Transmission problems can range from minor nuisances to serious issues that require immediate attention. Here are 15 common transmission problems and some potential solutions. 1. Slipping transmission. This is when the transmission shifts gears unexpectedly or slips out of gear while driving. It could be due to low transmission fluid, worn gears, or a faulty clutch. Check the transmission fluid level and condition. If it's low, top it up. If it's dirty or burnt, it may need to be flushed and replaced. If the problem persists, consult a mechanic. 2. Transmission fluid leak. Leaking transmission fluid can lead to low fluid levels, which can cause various transmission problems. Identify the source of the leak and repair it. Replace the lost fluid and monitor for further leaks. 3. Transmission overheating. Overheating can occur due to low fluid levels, heavy towing, or aggressive driving. It can lead to transmission damage if not addressed promptly. Check the transmission fluid level and condition. Ensure that the transmission cooler is functioning correctly. Avoid heavy loads and aggressive driving. 4. Strange noises. Unusual noises such as whining, grinding, or clunking when shifting gears could indicate transmission problems. Inspect the transmission fluid level and condition. If the fluid is clean and at the proper level, the noise may be due to worn gears or bearings, requiring professional diagnosis and repair. 5. Transmission fluid contamination. Contaminated transmission fluid, often due to water or coolant mixing with the transmission fluid, can cause damage to internal components. Identify the source of contamination and repair any leaks. Flush and replace the transmission fluid. 6. Torque converter issues. Problems with the torque converter, such as lock-up clutch failure or fluid coupling issues, can cause transmission problems. Diagnose the specific issue with the torque converter and repair or replace it as necessary. 7. Faulty solenoids. Solenoids control the flow of transmission fluid and shifting of gears. If they malfunction, it can result in erratic shifting or transmission failure. Test and replace faulty solenoids as needed. 8. Transmission Control Module, TCM, failure. The TCM controls various functions of the transmission. If it fails, it can lead to transmission problems or failure to shift gears. Diagnose the TCM for faults and replace if necessary. 9. Clutch problems, manual transmission. Clutch issues, such as slipping or difficulty shifting gears, are common in manual transmissions. Inspect the clutch system for wear and tear. Replace worn components such as the clutch disc, pressure plate, or release bearing. 10. Transmission shifting delays. Delayed or hesitant shifting can be caused by various factors, including low fluid levels, dirty fluid, or worn components. Check and replace the transmission fluid if necessary. Inspect and repair any damaged or worn transmission components. 11. Transmission fluid foaming. Foaming of transmission fluid can occur due to overfilling, air entering the system, or fluid contamination. Solution: drain excess fluid if overfilled. Inspect for leaks and repair as needed. Replace the contaminated fluid. 12. Burnt transmission fluid smell. A burnt smell coming from the transmission fluid indicates overheating or fluid breakdown. Check the transmission fluid level and condition. If burnt, flush and replace the fluid. Address any overheating issues. 13. Gear slipping out of place, manual transmission. If gears pop out of place while driving, it could indicate worn synchronizers or shift forks. Solution: inspect and replace worn components as needed. 14. Transmission fluid discoloration. Discolored transmission fluid, such as a dark brown or black color, indicates contamination or fluid breakdown. Identify the source of contamination and repair leaks. Flush and replace the transmission fluid. 15. Check engine light, related to transmission. The check engine light may illuminate due to various transmission-related issues, such as sensor malfunctions, solenoid problems, or transmission fluid issues. Use a diagnostic tool to retrieve error codes and diagnose the specific issue. Address the problem accordingly. It's essential to address transmission problems promptly to prevent further damage and costly repairs. If you're unsure about diagnosing or repairing transmission issues, it's best to consult a qualified mechanic or transmission specialist.